Hey everybody, Sean and Allison here from Spoken Garden. Today we're doing a little bit more prep before we get going with the construction on our terrace project.
Yeah, this is going to be so much fun. We are going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to take care of some of the work today, and you're going to be along for the ride.
Yep. So before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. So we're out here in our backyard. We've got our terrace area here. Before we break ground, we need to do a couple things to prep before the construction starts. And one of those things is we need to make sure that we've got the area cleared and cleaned up from these large trees and their large limbs kind of going over our new terrace area. We want more sun in this area, or as much sun as we can get, so we got to trim some of these limbs back up here. And plus one of them is actually shading out and growing into our Mount Fuji tree right here, so we got to get that one anyway.
We actually didn't even realize that was happening, right?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times as gardeners, we don't look up. We look forward or we look down and we look around, but we don't look up a lot. So something to consider when you're outside gardening. Look up, see what's up.
And the reason we're going to take this huge limb out today is because we don't want to get too far on the terrace project and have it fall down and smash anything.
And for safety wise, if we're going to be working up above us, we don't want to have elevation changes, too drastic elevation changes for safety, and then we stumble and fall while we're looking up. So it's just better to take care of it right now.
It is, it really is. This makes so much sense. Should we show them the lines here and what our plan is for that too?
Yeah, sure. So the lines we got here, you can watch our previous video on this and watch us lay them out, but today what we're going to do after we take care of the limbs is we're going to remeasure these and make sure that we're happy with where the lines are at for the depth or the width of these beds going back on this level. So we need to make sure that's okay before we break ground. Otherwise, we're just going to be doing a lot of work for nothing.
And we don't want to do that.
No.
So I guess the first step is to cut this limb off, right?
Yep. So we've got our pole saw over here. We'll just get to work.
Okay, here we go. Wow, look how long that is.
Yep. Got to go up high.
We are going up high.
So can't remember, honey, are we doing this? Are we going to do this limb right now?
You know what, you guys see, look, we're debating on this big branch right here. The problem is it hides this whole bird kind of area, and we're really worried that we've been having a lot of hawks in our yard lately, which is terrifying for us and the birds, of course. And we're afraid that if we take this branch out, there's not a lot of extra cover over this area, so we'll have to move all of this. Yep. Right?
Yep.
So,
it's going to remove that cover of that habitat from the predators. So
I know, I mean, it's not hard to move. You know, we are going to move this anyway because this is all coming out. So, but we're not ready to do that yet. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe leave that big one.
But we don't want to have to do it later after we break ground.
It's such a dilemma.
And if this is going to change over here anyway as part of the terrace project, overall terrace project, kind of might as well do it now and then move these back today.
That's true. Yeah.
And then it's done.
Okay, let's do it.
Looks like we're doing it.
We're doing it.
So guys, I'm going to take this. I'm going to start sawing on this one.
I need to get away from the underneath this thing.
Yeah.
We're going to go stand over here and watch from a safe distance.
So I'm going to start taking this one off, guys, and I'm going to cut it back here to try and take some of the weight off of this whole thing so we don't hurt the tree back on its trunk.
Sean versus the branch here. Oh God, look out.
There we go.
And there goes some stuff. Nothing to worry about back there. It just missed that lilac tree. That was kind of perfect placement. All right. Anybody need a huge Christmas tree?
So guys, taking that down, you can see there was a lot more weight on that branch than we thought. And it's actually good that we just took it out now instead of later, because can you imagine that amount of weight coming down on some rock, some terraced walls? It would probably knock over one or both of the walls. So I'm really glad we're doing this now.
Me too. It's really large.
Yeah.
Wow, so let's see, you guys. That, good job, Sean.
Thanks.
That really, so you can see the stub of it right there. Sean's gonna get the rest of that right now. And that just opened up all of this.
That really opened it up.
Light right here. We have like a ton of light in this area now. Okay, next branch is underway here. So we're predicting this branch will just drop back here somewhere. This will be good because I don't know if you guys can see, like we're telling you, it's just laying on top of the Fuji here, which we definitely need to get in and prune some of this off already anyway, but this fir bough is just laying over the top of it, so that's not good.
So something for you to figure out when you're doing this is the further that blade and this pole goes out, the less control you have over it, and the more when you go up higher, that blade's gonna skip around on you. So it gets to be a little bit harder the further out this is extended and the larger the branch you're supposed to cut. So something to keep in mind.
Makes sense. Okay, so Sean's wrapping up his pole saw there. A little winded. That was a lot of work.
A lot of overhead work.
So let's see. We took that one off and that one off. I don't know if you can see that from here, but look at all that. I don't know if you guys can see how much space that just opened up or how much sunlight that's going to allow now. So either way, it'll be healthier for the Fuji and they're done. Now we don't have to worry about them hurting our future terrace. Okay, so now that part of the project's done and we moved the bird feeders right there and there, so hopefully those will be a little more protected through the winter. Now we need to figure out the lines, right?
Yep, we've got our lines set here, but we need to fine tune it before we start breaking ground. We want to make sure we have enough room in between the walls for the terracing. So if you guys can see it, this is the lower level. This is where it'll start. It'll come up to about this point, and then the wall will start come up, and then we'll go back. Here's the second level. After that wall, this will go down, the wall come up here, and then we've got our second terrace in the back here, or second parts of the terrace in the back. So yeah, so now what we need to do is make sure we have enough width here. I think we should measure this and see what we're at.
And it kind of varies because we just sort of put this up really quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this tape measure's seen some action. So we're about almost 7 feet.
Wow.
Straight up.
And that's going to be too wide.
Yeah, that'll be too wide there. So if
but we have to account for that tree, right?
Well, we're gonna go around the tree.
That's true.
So in my line of figuring, as long as this line over here matches up with this line at a certain distance between them, and then the distance between these two lines matches the same distance over here, we'll go around that tree no matter what, and that won't matter. As long as this distance matches with this distance, it'll still look symmetric and it'll still look good.
That makes sense. Okay.
So if we go 5 feet from about here, and guys, this is all guesstimation right now because we haven't taken in consideration what building material, wall material we're going to use, and the thickness of that, and where that's going to start and end up at to then come back at. We haven't figured that in yet. So this is still all guesstimation. But if we're at 5 feet right here, so that's right at the end, there's where that line needs to go.
That looks good.
About a foot in. And that'll still work even with the tree and going up around it.
Yeah.
Oh, on top of something there. Oops. Oh, that broke.
Oh.
That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, something's right in there. Oh, you know what it is? It's one of those pavers.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's exactly where it would be. Okay. So you guys, my grandpa had a pathway, he had pathways all over this old garden, but you can see the remnants of some of it right here, and there's one right there, and Sean just found another one where we were trying to dig.
Yeah.
We're going to reincorporate those back into the new landscape somehow.
No
Actually,
wonder.
we forgot they were there. There's probably more going
There's one
up.
up, there's one here, and there's one here.
Oh, cool.
So there's definitely the steps. So let me see if I can find a spot to actually put this in at. We were going to go right here. I don't know how.
Isn't that crazy how it just gets buried over time?
Yeah.
So while Sean's pounding that in, let me step back and kind of see where we're at here. So really it hasn't changed that much. I mean, it did drop the line down, but it doesn't really look that much different. It'll be nice and lots of growing space, planting space. So this will be great. We're gonna probably have to take some of these out.
Yeah, 5 feet is a pretty good
That's
of a bed.
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
a good width. So guys, we just realized getting to the end of this side of the terrace, we want to get into this other side, but we just realized we need to demo this old...
The wishing well.
The wishing well, yeah. We need to demo the old wishing well, get that out of here. Then we got to get our, the rock wall we were going to put up here before with recycled, was it concrete from a sidewalk we picked up for free. We were going to make a rock wall going across here. And we got to demo this, get this out of here, because this line starting here is going to change. It's not going to arc as you see it here once we demo and remove all this stuff. It's going to go from here with a little bit of a slight curve still, but it's going to basically start here, and it's going to cut through this right here and go over past the rock wall to then meet up with the rest of it over there. So, I mean, we can't really move any further with our measuring and getting these lines in line until we demo this. And right now, today we just don't have time to do it. We got other things we got to take care of. So yeah, this is going to have to wait till another time.
Yeah, that's okay.
So,
we got to start. And if I could show you guys from this angle.
Yep.
So that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
I know.
You know, and to tell you guys really, all the different projects that I've been a part of for project coordination and construction projects in my previous life, my previous work, this type of thing happens where you get into part of the pre-construction, you get into the planning, and then you realize, oh yeah, well, what about this? Well, what about that? And your plan has to pivot, it has to change and evolve as you get into the project. So this is just normal. You've probably run into the same thing in your projects at home. If not, wait for it, you will. And yeah, so this is just all part of it.
Okay, you guys, that's a wrap for today. We got a good start on it, and we're really itching to start breaking ground. So that's going to be coming soon, possibly as early as tomorrow. So we'll keep you posted on that. Oh, but we have to demo the wishing well. Well,
Maybe we do that tomorrow.
Maybe we do that tomorrow. I know it's kind of sad because that's something that Grandpa planted or built a long time ago, but it needs to go, and it's rotting and falling apart anyway. So
guys, leave any of your comments or questions down below for us. We love hearing from you. Give us that thumbs up, let us know we're doing a good job, and subscribe to our channel so you get updates on our latest videos.
And we'll be back tomorrow with kind of a part 2 of our prep for the Terrace project. So come on by to see what we're up to, and have a great day.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.